All right, now on a long enough timeline, friends can change, and this is to be accepted and expected. So this is a very important thing we're going to talk about. It's just what happens during a friendship when you've developed them and they go on for some time. Friends will change. And it's funny because you might find some friends that you connect with. They change, the years go by, you don't talk to them, and all of a sudden, bam, you pick it up as if you never stopped talking, and everything is great. And then you disappear again. This is very common. Just some friends are like that, and then there's friends that you're really, really tight with. Then you might have a little bit of falling out, and then you never talk to them again, and then so on. There's all the variables that you can possibly think of. But the point is here to understand that nothing is permanent. Everything's pretty much temporary, and appreciate and accept that this is how it is right now and this is awesome. And if you really just understand how people change and that's okay and you can accept them and hopefully you can push them to change, because if they're going to change, that's what they want. You want to help them and guide them instead of pulling them back and being a hater and be like, no, 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 don't change. A lot of times when we see the people around us change or level up, it starts to reflect on us. We start to realize that we're not changing or we're not leveling up. So we start to hate. This is just generally speaking the mentality of a hater, that it's a reflection of themselves. So they try to tear everybody down who might make them look and feel and realize that they're not enough anymore because the people around them are leveling up. So if you start doing this, you want to check yourself and be like, oh, my people around me or my friend is changing. How can I help them on their new journey? Instead of being selfish and holding them back. And who knows, they might just be changing like a season. So you might be in a summer mode where they're like fun, cool, hip, like great times all the time. And then all of a sudden it might come to fall where they start to get a little colder and just like kind of inside a little more, or start to think about life a little more. Then winter when they might be a little bit more depressed or darker moments and, kind of like hibernating and so on and so forth. People will go through cycles, and that's how those friends dip in and out. And if you realize what's going on, you can act accordingly. Be like, oh, he's like in winter mode. Cool, I know how to behave and treat them. So that's kind of how I treat my friends. I'm like, oh yeah, they're just doing this thing right now, and they'll be back.